Very
Very
good
good.
morning. How have you been?
Everything is going good. And what about you?
Yes, I'm also doing pretty well. So for a long, we have been planning to connect, but
Yeah.
when I
But
am
it's
free,
not.
you are not,
Yeah.
and when you are free, I am not. So this is how we couldn't connect, but finally we are here, and I'm really glad to see you after a long time. We talked once over audio
Yeah.
call.
Yeah. And it's audio call. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So
So,
let us introduce each other. It would be better for us and for the viewers too.
okay. Okay. Obviously. I'm Shatabdi Pal. I'm from Gangarampur, Dakshin Dinajpur in the states of West Bengal. I have completed graduation in Geography Honours from University of Bongo. And I have completed B.Ed from WBUT EPA. Actually, it's under Calcutta University. And you talked about my family background. I belong to a nuclear family. My husband is a businessman. And I have a baby boy. Apart from that, my pride and joy are traveling and listening to music. That's all about it. Yeah.
Great, nice to hear about you. So let me introduce myself. I am Shatabdi and I'm talking to you from West Bengal. We are from same state and talking
You
about
say same name. Yeah.
same day, really. Talking about my academic credentials, I have done my graduation and post graduation in English literature, and I have also completed BA. These days, I have been teaching online, offline, and talking about my hobbies. I like singing, dancing, and reading books. And I have been running my YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is Speak with Shatabdi. That's all about me.
Okay. So, how's your learning going? Everything is going good or not?
Yeah, everything is going good, but these days I am not practicing that much. Earlier, I used to talk to a lot of co-learners, but these days I'm not talking that much. That is the difference. But from today, I have decided that I will take video sessions because when I don't record the session, I can't understand whether I am progressing. I can't see my changes. So to trace my progresses, I feel so that it is quite important to talk over video calls and you have to go through all the video how you are speaking with others because what happens when you are speaking over audio calls you are speaking but you don't know how you are speaking but when you are recording the session you will be able to see later whenever you are free you can go through all the video and you can also trace your progress whether you are progressing or not so this helps us a lot to
Of
see our changes.
Yeah, actually, not only for verbal communication, but also non-verbal communication is a too much incumbent for that. So, in the other reason, when we are available on video call, so our hand gesture, body languages, eye contact, and obviously, it's not of my piece of cake. It's very tough for me, but nowadays it's quite okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it is not easy. Nobody can say that it is too easy to adopt to all those things. It will take much time to become a good communicator. We will take time. It's not one cup of tea. Nobody can say that I can achieve this in a month, in a year. We don't know even how much time we will take. But we can try. We can put our efforts. That is what we can do.
Obviously, everything is possible when we are passionate about in this language, right? Actually, we are
Right.
not a foreigner. We are an Indian. So, an Indian is not originally and initially come in our mouth from our brain all the time. It's not possible. But when we are putting deliberate effort in this language and all the time we are worked upon on it, so everything is possible. Yeah.
Right, right. True.
So, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I was going to ask you one question that is, how do you spend your time with your Sean? What do you do
Yeah.
when you and your Sean are together? When you and your Sean are together, how do you spend your time? What do you do? What kind of activities you like to do? What kind of things you do?
Okay. Actually, I had no much time. I have a baby boy, and he's too younger, and he's too stubborn, and all the time he disturbed me. And just he went to school, so in that the reason I'm in here. And obviously, I followed many techniques. Like when I'm free, then I follow the technique, and it's a thinking process. It's really helpful for my sentence construction. Like when I'm free, then I thinking my childhood memory or any greatest memory in my life. So when I thinking in that types of things, so obviously I closed on my eyes, because when I closed on my eyes, my mind, my concentration is not drifting to the unimportant things. It's really helpful because I
Mhm.
used many types of advanced words in my thinking at that time. And obviously when I sitting alone at a home, so I followed in that types of technique. And second, when I'm free, then I choose any topics, because random conversation is a very easy, right? But when you are choosing
Yeah,
any
yeah,
topics,
true.
you are disclosed about that, it's very tough. It's and at the
Mhm.
time, sometimes we are focused on our grammar part, sometimes we are focused on our vivid words. So obviously, it's really tough. So in that the reason, when I'm free, then I take any photo or any videos, and then I disclosed about that at least 5 to 10 minutes. And in that the reason,
Mhm.
actually, I'm in here, and I polished in my communication skill. And nowadays, I'm too much busy with my studying because I was dropped my CV already, so they are informed for interview. So in the other reason, I studied NCIT books, and obviously reading is important. So yeah, uh,
Mhm.
many stuffs. And actually, English is a funny language, right? And many exceptions are in there, and when we are worked upon on it, then we are grabbing this language, otherwise it's not possible. Yeah.
Right, right. So when we're going to appear in your interview in this month,
Yeah,
in
next month.
October,
Next month. Yeah.
next month,
After, yeah, after
November.
hmm.
So have you planned anything for this Durga Puja?
Uh,
People are
sometimes pandal hopping, and yeah, yeah, actually I make a reel sometimes, so it's my hobby.
oh,
And I too much enjoy it. So in that reason, sometimes I get ready with me, so in that types of videos I will upload. Yeah, some plans, but nowadays I'm too much busy with my studying, because it's really important, and English is not my subject. My subject is geography,
mm,
so all the time I studied about that, because many syllabuses and many things, many stuffs are in there. So when I worked upon in that subject, then I will clear. So otherwise, it's not possible to me. So in that reason,
yeah, absolutely. Because in English, what happens? There are many exceptions.
yeah.
You know the rules, it goes beyond rules. So that is when we face difficulties, we face challenges. And we all the time we have to think that this is right sentence. If I translate from this, if I translate any sentence from my mother tongue to English, it may be wrong. For example, in Bengali we say like this: the electricity has gone off. We say, but it is incorrect. We have to say there is power cut. And when the power is back, we can say in our mother tongue that the electricity has come, but we cannot say, we have to say the power is back. So there are many exceptions. We just cannot translate from our native language to English. That is the most challenging part. That is the most hurdle, I would say.
And during our childhood we are not habituated for that, right? And we are grabbing this language, and recently we are very excited for that. But it's in this language, our childhood is have, right? Our education is have, but we are not treated in this subject as a language, we are treated in this subject as a subject. So in that reason we are
Yeah,
faced many problems and difficulties, and now we are facing. But when we are putting deliberate effort in this language, and all the time we are practicing, because we are maintaining a consistency, so yeah, we are enhancing this communication skill. Otherwise, it's very
yeah.
tough.
Tough. It's tough. It will take time. So, do you run YouTube channel? You also have YouTube channel?
Yeah, obviously, but I've not started uploading any types of shorts or long video on my channel. But now I'm thinking about that. I will upload some types of videos. So in that reason, I will record in this
Yeah,
video. Yeah.
You can upload and you can later see your changes. You will be
Yeah.
able to compare your these videos with earlier videos. So you'll be able to see your changes, progressions. You'll be able to trace. So for that reason, you must upload on your channel.
Yeah. Sure. So, what are the process that you follow nowadays to your increasing vocabulary or anything?
Yes, I every day I try to write down few new words in my notebook, and I also take topics and I make notes on that topic. And yeah, I have three notebooks. In one notebook, I write down hypothetical questions and I try to answer those. And in other notebook, I just try to take topic and I just try to make notes on that topic. If I can't find anything, I go on Google, I go on YouTube. I just try to understand what other people think about that, and I try to write down those things too. And in another notebook, I write down new words. Whenever I learn any new words, whenever I'm coming across with any new words, I'm just writing down those words. And when I get co-learners, I just try to discuss those words so that I don't forget. So this is how I'm also trying to improve, and I have reduced speaking a little bit, but I feel so speaking is the most important part. Sometimes what happens, we write down so many things, but we do not go through all those things, and we do not try to remember those things because in I have a lot of notebooks. In that book, I wrote so many things, but I do not practice those. So I have forgotten all those things. But when I discuss these things with other co-learners, where this has become more easier for me to remember these things. So I have been trying this technique too, and I have been following this technique. So this is how I'm also trying to improve.
Yeah, it's a great technique. Actually, we are collected so many advanced words in in our copy, but when we are talking to someone, we are sometimes we are not used on that. So obviously, when we are used on in that types of vivid words or advanced words, so it's imprinted in our brain. Otherwise, we are forget about that because it's enhanced when we are grabbed in these types of words in our brain and day-to-day conversation when we are implementing that, then it's imprinted in our brain. Otherwise, it's not possible, right? And it stay in
Yeah.
our brain much long time. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. True. So do you watch news? Do you follow any English news channel?
Yeah, actually, Nimisha Bansal ma'am, Hindu editorial. Every day I wake
Yeah.
up early in the morning. Yeah, and then I joined in her class, and obviously her each and every words explanation, article explanation. It's really very stupendous. So in that the reason I joined her class, and I noted down on my copy in those words because every words have 5 to 6 antonyms and synonyms. So obviously it's really
Mhm.
important when I forget any words. So when I can remember in that types of words antonyms and synonyms, so I make a sentences very properly, right? So in that the reason I join her class, and every day I recall in this those words and day-to-day conversation I implementing in those words because I garnered so many words I garnered, but I'm not utilizing that. So why? How is it possible to remembering, right? So
Yes. Yes. When you learn and when you repeat those words, it comes automatically. You will be
hmm,
able to. I have noticed. I was writing down few new words and I was trying to remember. So what I did, I repeated those words with co-learners. So I was no, I was noticing that I am able to use those words effortlessly. I would say effortlessly. I can use those words.
it automatically come, and when we are respecting our today and when we are enjoying in our every moment and every
Mhm.
practicing moment we are enjoying, so our tomorrow will become automatically beautiful, right? And it's automatically
Yes.
come in our mouth from our brain, and at the time we are not get any types of pressure or any types of things in our mind, right? Yeah.
Right. Right. Yes. So, what do
So
you do from morning to night? What time do you wake up and what time do you go to bed?
okay. Actually, every day I wake up 4:30 to 5 a.m. every day because I do meditation. It's my habit, and obviously when I felt depressed, so obviously I prefer to meditation because it's really helpful for my body and mind. It keep my body fit, and in that the reason I always appreciate it. And then and then it's a high time for my hectic schedule, like my baby boy, and he's younger, and obviously he go to school, so in that the reason I have to do it's because he not completed in his work in his hand, so in that the reason it's not possible. So I have completed all my work, and then eating, bathing, everything I have to do it. Then when he went schools, then I am totally free, and then I focused on my studying because it's really important. And when I will go any schools or any English medium schools or any corporate sector, so obviously English is an important. It's ubiquitous, right? So in that the reason I focused on my communication skills, sometimes personality development. It's important, and I choose any topics. Then I disclosed about that, and it's in front of mirror or in front of camera because I'm not maintaining an eye contact. I don't know why, but it happens to me. Yeah, so I will try my level best, but I don't know why it's not happened. So in that reason, I practicing in front of mirror, and when I have completed my practicing, then I have my breakfast sometimes, and then I short I take short naps after lunch because it's really important. And every day it's a very hectic schedule. Sometimes I'm free, but actually my husband, he's very good at English, but he had no much time, and all the time he busy with his work. So in that reason, I totally depend on Skype here, and when I'm free, then I drop a message at anyone free they're connecting to me. It's really helpful for myself, and yeah, everything's going good.
And what time do you go to bed? At what
uh,
time?
at 11:30.
Oh, you go to bed at 11:30 and you wake up at 4:30. Oh, that's really commendable.
Actually, for meditation, otherwise it's not a mandatory. But sometimes when I feel depressed, so it's really helpful. It's really helpful, and I overcome all my depression or anything. So in that direction,
Yes, yes, it's a very great way to feel relaxed, calm, and composed. People can
yeah,
do, and in this era, people are suffering kind of anxiety, restlessness. So people suffer it, so they can do meditation. It will help them
meditation.
to get rid of all this restless and anxiety, anxious feelings.
And what about you? Do you do meditation also, or any exercise or anything?
Earlier I used to do, but these days I'm not doing.
Okay. Actually, you are busy with your offline and online classes or anything, right? So in that reason, it's really tough.
Yes, yes. Otherwise, I used to do, but these days I'm not doing. I have been planning that I will start again, but every day I think I will do, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah. So, okay, 90 minutes is over. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
Have a nice
so much.
day.
Have a nice day and a great day ahead. It was a lovely conversation with you. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. I
Start
enjoyed too.
again,
Bye.
okay? Yeah.
Bye. Bye.